Poor people who have dated rich people. What did you learn? I dated a girl from old money. Her family owned vineyards in Napa Valley while I taught English at Jefferson High. The first time I picked her up in my 2008 Honda with the dent in the passenger door, I was nervous as hell. But Emma just tossed her bag in the back and said, "Thank God, a car that doesn't beep when I forget to put on my seatbelt." We met when I was helping at a literacy fundraiser. I found her hiding behind the catering tent, eating miniature quiches straight from the tray. "I've been smiling for 3 hours," she explained through a mouthful. "My face hurts." Our first date was at this hole-in-the-wall place called Manny's where the coffee mugs all had chips. She wore this cashmere sweater that probably cost more than my rent, but she got ketchup on it and just shrugged. When she finally invited me to her parents' place, I nearly had a panic attack. I ironed my shirt 3 times and bought new shoes that pinched my feet the whole night. Her family's house had that weird quietness that comes from thick carpets and high ceilings. Her mom kept refilling my wine glass and asking questions about my career trajectory. I still remember her slight frown when I mentioned coaching the debate team for extra money. During dinner, her dad took a business call and discussed buying a hotel in Singapore like I might talk about picking up milk at the store. When he asked about my family, I stumbled through explaining my parents' hardware store and how Home Depot had killed it. Driving home that night, I asked Emma point blank why she was slumming it with me. She didn't cry dramatically or anything. She just stared out the window for a while. "You know what we did last Christmas?" she finally said. "We sat in different rooms on our phones while the housekeeper made dinner. At your family's place, your mom yelled at us all to put our phones away, and your dad made everyone help with the dishes. It felt real. It wasn't smooth sailing." At her cousin's wedding, I used the wrong fork, and her uncle asked if I was the diversity hire. Emma got mad when I wouldn't let her pay every time we went out. We had actual fights about it in the parking lot. Things got complicated when her grandma died. Emma got some money and paid off my student loans without telling me. We had the worst fight of our relationship. "I'm not your charity case," I yelled. "That's not what this is," she yelled back. "Do you know what it's like having money you didn't earn? It feels gross." We worked through it, but then came the real bombshell. Her dad called me to grab coffee at his country club. Between bites of his club sandwich, he slid an envelope across the table. $75,000, he said. "Emma needs to focus on her future." When I refused, her parents didn't just cut her off financially. They stopped inviting her to family events. Her mom blocked her number after Emma refused to break up with me. I thought for sure she'd bail. Who chooses a teacher with a roommate over that kind of wealth? But she moved into my crappy apartment with the leaky shower and got a job at a coffee shop where her manager was younger than her. The first week was rough. She'd never done laundry before. She shrunk my favorite sweater and flooded the bathroom trying to unclog the toilet herself instead of calling maintenance. I caught her Googling how to make scrambled eggs at 3 a.m. because she was too embarrassed to ask me. But then something changed. She started coming home tired, but kind of proud, showing me her tips like they were trophies. She learned to bargain hunt and once spent 45 minutes arguing with our internet provider to lower our bill by $30. 3 years later, we're married. Emma started a nonprofit helping kids from bankrupt families get college scholarships. Her parents still won't speak to her. The biggest lesson? Money can't buy the freedom to choose your own path. Sometimes the poorest thing about wealthy people is their freedom.